welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys a whole lot for subscribing to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to actually cut a flare with with very little fabric. What I mean by little fabric is, for instance, maybe you are making a dress and then you wanted to make a flare, maybe blouse or a flare dress, and then at the end, maybe after taking out the upper part of the bodice, you find out that your fabric is not enough if you fold it the regular way of 360, and it will not be enough. So today I'm going to be showing you a shorter way of achieving it. This flare is still going to be full, so you can also call this flare 180-degree flare. So that's what we are going to be doing. So I got these 3 yards of fabric. I made out, this is the top part of the bodice. I've already made out the top part of the bodice, which is 14 inches. That's the length. The half cut is 14 and the full length is 40 inches. So now I want to cut out 26 inches to form a flare. I want the flare to be full, and yet my fabric will not fold in the right regular direction. So that's just basically what I want to show us how to achieve today. So if you are new to my channel, if you have not subscribed, I would appreciate if you subscribe to Stylish Naija YouTube channel and then hit the bell also to get an update whenever I upload a new video. So this is going to be a very quick, easy DIY tutorial. So let's just get started. So it's 26 inches. That's what I want to get. So my fabric, so this, you could see this is what is remaining. So after cutting out this part, I'm just left now with this. So it's less than 3 yards, as in very less than 3 yards. So okay, so now before we continue, I'm going to show you how we're going to calculate our flare that will cut it. So what you are going to measure now, you measure the waist of your, where you want to fix it. That's the radius. So what I have here is 14 inches. So that's what I have. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to cut out 2. You know my fabric is 2, so for the 14 inches, that's 14 plus 14, that's 28. So I'm going to cut out 2 14 inches to form the full round. You know, when I placed my tape like this, I just measured one part, which is 14 inches. So I'm going to cut out 2 14 inches like this, and then I will join them on the side to form the full flare. So I hope you understand. So I have 14 inches and then plus my zipper allowance. So make sure you include that on it. So now I'm going to show you how to fold your fabric right now. So we're cutting out one first. So I'm going to take my fabric from this top part like this, and then I'm going to bring it this way. So I just want you to note. So I'm going to bring it this way. So you see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create an angle on this part. So you see, I'm creating an angle here. So I folded out an angle here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to measure 14 inches. The first thing, the important part is you measure the length first to make sure. So I have enough length, and then on that part, so I'm going to check this because I need 7 inches here. You know my fabric is folded into 2. So because I don't want to waste my fabric, I'm still just going to adjust it a little bit. So on this part again, I'll measure the length. So what I want is length 26 plus 1 inches, that's 7, that's 27. So I'm going to check this part now to see if I have 7 inches. So I have more than enough 7 inches. So I'm just going to mark my 7 inches like this. So I'm just going to give it like a curve like this, and then I will check. So I have 27 inches. I'm on this part like this. I'm just going to mark my 27 inches like this. So with this type, you'll be able to get your flare. It will be very full, and then you have been able to really minimize your fabric. So you see what I have. So I hope you can see it. So I've marked it on this side and then I've marked on this side. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut out. So you see, this is just one piece of our flesh. So you see how big and full it is looking. This is just one piece. So we're going to cut out a second piece of this, and then you see with that our fillet is going to be very full. So I hope you saw it. So you see how full it is looking on the table. So we're going to cut out a second one. Now to cut the back piece, we're going to open the back piece in the middle because of the zipper allowance. So with that, we will still be able to minimize our fabric properly. So I'm going to fold my fabric and then place and show you. Okay, so I folded the remaining part of my fabric now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this first piece that I cut out and then try as much as to fit it into my work piece here on the table. So you know this one now is going to be open because it is the back piece. So I'm just trying to adjust it properly so it fits, so it sits inside. I'm just trying to trim so that I will make sure I'm seeing what I'm doing. Okay, so you can see what we have. So this part is a little bit truncated as it came out a little bit. So what I'm going to do when I'm cutting, I'm going to reduce the edge a little bit so it fits into my fabric properly. So that's just what I'm going to do. So now let's go ahead and cut. So I'm going to cut the side first. So you are just going to follow the shape and cut it. But when cutting, make sure you add your allowance for the zip. So we're done with that part. I'm just trying to adjust it so you see it very well. So this is the part that I was talking about that got truncated. So you see how I'm going to settle that matter right now. So I'm still going to open up my hands a little bit on this side so I'll make sure I have enough allowance for my zip for the back piece. So I've cut out that part, so I'll cut out the down now. So that part I'll cut it, and then this part, remember this part that got truncated, so I'm just going to give it a little trimming. So I'll just adjust it like this a little bit and then trim it to fit, so it will still have that just a little bit. So you see at the end of the day, so you see our fillet. I'm just so excited. So you make sure you notch this part to know that this part, you know, this center part, that's the zipper allowance part. So you don't go and sew the other part. So you notch it like this. So now I know that this is my zipper allowance part. So you see, this is the, so you see how full the fillet is looking on the table already. So you see, this is just one piece, which is the back. So you see the waist, and then you see the front piece also. So you see it's really looking fillet. So once I'm done, I'm going to place it on the mannequin for you to see the final look. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, I would appreciate if you will hit on the like button. So thank you so much. So the next time you find yourself that you are out of fabric and you want to cut out a fillet, you could actually do it this way. So thank you so much, guys. So at the end of the day, so you could see our fillet. You see it is very full. So you see how full it is. It is really, really full. See the back. So you can see it. So this is just like a way, like I said, a way of cutting a 180-degree flay. You cut two and then you can have your full flay with your little fabric. So thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you.